and welcome back. My name is Anushka Sharma. I'm the founder of Nought and I am chairing today's proceedings. So for our next curtain raiser conversation in our startup showcase, we're going to hear from Marco de Jong, who's the CEO of Experience Data, on the subject of a unique collaboration between man and machine, the artificial assistant. Marco has more than 25 years of experience in the data field and is passionate about using experience data for better decision making. He believes that together, humans and machines can really make a difference. His artificial assistants humanize the cooperation between AI and users to deliver lasting impact. Welcome, Marco.
Thank you very much, and thanks for all to join this Inspired AI session on leveraging AI across your organization from Experience Data. I'm gonna share my screen and put the presentation on so you can all be in the presentation together with me. So the presentation is going to be about leveraging AI across your organization and how man and machine can optimally collaborate. And now to give you a little bit of background on Experience Data, of course, it was very well introduced already. We are a team of 15 highly skilled professionals that build artificial assistant solutions to help adopt AI in operational processes. And we call it humanized AI solutions because we really feel we need to bridge the gap between man and machine. And we do that in our own very special way. And that's what I want to explain to you today with some generic feed on the context and the concept. And then we want to go into an example. So basically what we do is we connect human and machine. The human has a lot of experience and knowledge and has a lot of day-to-day decisions they need to make in sometimes very complex situations. And a machine is very good in pattern recognition, in giving advice to a human in very complex situations. So what we want to do is see how we can optimize this collaboration, because I think collaboration is key. Of course, there are some circumstances where a machine can do a task that a human can't, and vice versa, but we really focus on where they both can collaborate. And this collaboration we shape in the form of an artificial assistant. It is a two-way arrow in our view, because the output of the machine learning algorithms or AI is translated to concrete advice or actions for the employees. And the employees provide their feedback and show the assistant what actions they actually take and why. And with this information, the team behind the model or the AI can upgrade the model to fit even better in the day-to-day operations of the employee and create a continuous learning loop where they both get to an optimum of what they can bring to the table. We have created a short video for you to make sure that the concept is clear before we go into an example.
Hi there. I am your artificial assistant. I would love for you to work in a more fun and new way by assisting you in making better decisions concerning your daily tasks. Allow me to explain to you how this works. Your work is filled with complex tasks, of which many have a repetitive character. To perform these complex tasks, you use information to base your decisions on. But people are only capable to process a certain amount of information and make decisions based on experience and how they are feeling on that particular day. But what if you could have the input and data of all your colleagues? This is what we like to call collective memory. This is all the knowledge, insights, and experience of all your colleagues who performed the same tasks at any point in time combined. This allows me to see it all, which would be far too much information to put on your plate. This is why I will translate all these insights to signals for you to base your decisions on. I will only ask you for one thing in return. Teach me why you make certain decisions. And in doing so, I will give you better and more informed advice every single time. I will always supply context to my advice, so you can see how I arrived at a certain conclusion. You will decide yourself when and if the actions will be carried out. I will love to know what you decided so I can learn from you. This is how we create impact. You can work in a new and more efficient way, and the client is happy because you made a smarter and better decision. Sounds great, right? I'm looking forward to work together and hope to meet you soon.
So now you have the context and the concept in mind of the artificial assistant. I would like to go through one of my personal favorite assistants, Avos. Avos is designed to act as a quality expert in the field of avocado quality checks, and he helps operational employees make better day-to-day decisions in where the avocado needs to go, how to treat the avocado, to make sure that the waste is reduced in the avocado supply chain. The reason is actually the waste, why we started this project. There's a lot of avocados that are still wasted in the processing of avocados until they reach the retail store. And we felt that there should be, using AI, better ways to make better and faster decisions in the supply chain and help get waste down in the quality control process. Because maybe to explain that first, the quality control process is now done on a sampling basis, and all the sampled avocados are destructively tested with a pressure measurement device and also cut for quality control purposes to see the internal quality of the avocado, which results in sometimes not always good documented quality control on a very small sample, because you actually cut the avocado in the process of testing it. And of course, this leads to a lot of avocados that are being wasted and will never see your plate. And we thought that would really, we could really do better using an artificial assistant. To give you a little bit of an overview of the supply chain and where actually this quality control process and the destructive quality checks take place, it's from farming to a pack house in the land of origin, of course the logistics, then cooling, ripening, sorting and packaging, and the final logistics to the retail stores. And in all of these steps, quality control is being performed to base decisions on, like where should we go with this avocado? Do we take it to export, or are we going to sell it in the country of origin? How do we ripen this avocado? How long, with what circumstances, to get an optimal avocado ready to eat in a retail store? So a lot of these decisions are based on this quality control process, and that is why in the course of this process, a lot of avocados actually get wasted. So that's why we introduced Avos, and this is how I can explain how Avos works. We've created a device using all kinds of sensors to rate the quality of an avocado without cutting it. And we've created an app that translates the output of these sensors to the quality control person. And then there's a very important step in our artificial assistance, is that the employee is still in the lead. So if a quality control person thinks the avocado is really not A quality, then he or she can actually ignore the advice of Avos, and in this case say no, and still cut and label the avocado. But if yes, then the avocado doesn't need to be cut and can be put back in the box and be sold to customers. So that is one benefit of using Avos. The other benefit is that it creates a lot of valuable data on the quality control, because we test a lot of different things, and this data can be used to process advices within the Avos app to quality control or ripening masters or operations personnel to make the best decisions during their day-to-day tasks. So in short, is what we do is we take out a lot of the quality controls that are destructive and replace them with non-destructive quality control, already saving 208,000 avocados in 2020, and up to 1.6 million is our planning for next year. And that is alone if you count the avocados that we saved during the quality control process. Of course, all this data leads to better decisions, and we estimate that with these better decisions, we can even create a 1 or 2% less waste in the total avocado supply chain of the 5 to 7% that is currently the market norm. So that's a huge benefit, and it's tremendous how many avocados can be saved by applying AI in a very day-to-day process and really adopting it and creating a learning loop together with the quality control expert. So that was one example of AI and how you can create an artificial assistant to adopt AI in your day-to-day processes. We've done similar projects at, for instance, insurance companies, at a large machine manufacturer for their warranty control process. And we're also focusing on employability to make sure we can prevent and help companies to get less sick leave in their employees. So we really focused on the human link, and that is, of course, why we design artificial assistants to also be partly human. So the employees that work together with the assistant can really view the assistant as a new colleague and can really help each other out in their day-to-day tasks. So we're very curious on which colleague you would like to design, and especially for this session, if there are any people that would like to have a thought on how they can design their own artificial assistant, we can plan a free design session afterwards, so we can help you to transform this generic concept and this example that you saw today into something that would make your processes much faster, better, and smarter in the future. So I'm looking forward to having your questions, and I hope you're really inspired to use AI in this way, and that you'll get a lot of benefits from it once you start it.
Marco, thank you so much. What a wonderful way to stop waste, particularly with avocados, as you so elegantly showcased for us today. We're going to ask you, you're going to be sticking around for some questions.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So to our lovely audience, I know you'll probably have lots of questions for Marco. So please do join me in thanking him remotely. And please do follow him into the networking lounge and speaker Q&A room. The link to that room is going to be dropped now into the session chat on Hopin. Don't forget to try some one-to-one networking via the networking tab. And be sure to add yourself to the WhatsApp group. There's already some people exchanging some contact details in there, as well as some insights of what they're really diving into. To join the WhatsApp group, head over to the sessions area, scan the QR barcode, or enter the lounge and click the link to join. We're going to take a short break now, and we'll be back with you shortly.